Thank you for this honor, Nancy. It really is not necessary. From day one, this has been a labor of love. Helping kids with learning differences succeed in college, it doesn't get any better than that. I guess I got about 10 words out before I started getting emotional. So I'm doing pretty good. Really, I always thought of these kids as being on a knife edge. And without the support that NorthBridge can provide, they just can't go along that edge. They can't go forward. And they often fall back, and that can affect them their entire lives. But with the kind of support that NorthBridge provides, they can move forward. They can get over that edge and succeed. And our son is a perfect example of that. I was on board of New Way Learning Academy, where a number of you had either went or had kids who went to K through 12 there. And when it came time for Spencer to look forward, we thought he could start and possibly succeed in community college, but there was no support network for him. So together with a number of educators at UA and a number of other parents, we started back then what was called Bridgeway. Being a lawyer, of course, I forgot to check whether the name had been reserved, and although that wasn't really my job, but eventually, when it came time to trademark the name, we had to look for a new name, and NorthBridge is what we landed on. But what we were able to do is to establish a program in the beginning for kids who were going to community college, because that was primarily the most that they could aspire to. Most of these kids, including our son, there was a question as to whether they could go to any college of any kind. And then when Spencer was able to achieve his associate's degree, we looked forward and we looked at four-year universities, and he went to NAU, and NorthBridge supported him up there remotely. He then decided to transfer to ASU, and he got his Bachelor of Science degree in Sustainable Tourism. Without NorthBridge, I don't think there was any way he could have done that. And he certainly couldn't have done it with a 4.0 GPA. But it just goes to show these kids are so hardworking, they're so smart, they are resilient, and they just need our support. And that's been the biggest frustration all along, which is raising enough money to keep the lights on, and in particular to help kids who don't have the good fortune of having parents like Bev and I who can afford NorthBridge. And it's really been one of my dreams all along that we can start a scholarship program to provide kids whose family can't afford NorthBridge the support that they need to get that college education. So the honor really is in the idea that Nancy had with this scholarship, because we are fully supportive of it, we will contribute to it, and we'd love to see it grow. And I would love NorthBridge to just not only continue to flourish, but to bring in a good number of students who otherwise couldn't afford it, but as a community we'd be supporting them. Because NorthBridge is in a really good place. Our executive leadership right up here, Daly and Nancy as chair of the board, are fantastic. They're passionate, they're competent, they're smart, they know how to help this organization succeed. And really what we need is your help and the help of others that you can bring to NorthBridge and introduce back to the organization, help support it, so that we can grow it. We can help more kids year after year. And we can continue the heritage that we have. And I guess I didn't totally break down, so thank you very much.